everybody, this is Rose of Sharon, and I'm back again with another book review. This book is by my wonderful friend Gabe Ramirez, and it's called A Native American Dream Trail of Tears. And it's a very short book, but he speaks of just how incredibly screwed over the native peoples were by us white folk. And I'm like him in the fact that I really appreciate the indigenous people of our country. We really haven't given them a fair shake of anything. And of course, a lot of movies have portrayed them as these demons, which they aren't. They've been so marginalized, and it's really sad to say what has happened to the natives over time. And he talks about Wounded Knee, which was a massacre. He doesn't sugarcoat that. He talks about the Trail of Tears. Of course, Custer's Last Stand. Custer's seen as a hero, which kind of eats me up a little bit. It sticks in my craw. I don't believe he was. He made a mistake, and there are a couple films that he mentions in this short book that depict him the way he truly was. It doesn't sugarcoat anything. It certainly doesn't depict him as a hero, which I think is more accurate. He did what he did, and then he met his untimely end. I really can't say that much about the book other than it's extremely well written. There are a few little punctuation and grammatical errors, but nothing that overt or glaring. But I like what he says, that we're all people cut from the same cord, or we're made from the same fabric, and we have to remember that we're all we are the stewards of this planet, and we're meant to protect and care for it until it, like it says in Genesis. I think we've kind of botched that up a little bit, but hopefully we can learn of other methodologies of being good stewards to our planet. I honestly don't have that much to say about the book in and of itself, other than it's very, very well written, and it's very educational. And of course, he mentions that we have we're so undereducated and uninformed about how badly we've treated our native people. But I'm like him. I think that relations can be bound even tighter than they were. We made so many our colonial ancestors made so many mistakes. We have to make it right somehow. I don't know how we'll do it, but it's not to say that the tribe is without fault, because tribunals have their own issues and they fight within themselves, and there's trafficking as well. And I learned about that through my Bible study group, and I thought there's trafficking within this own country, and it's more common amongst the women of the group. And jeez, and they've got their drug problems and they got their alcoholism. Well, we're the ones that introduced in the firewater, so good for us. Woo. Jeez. Good gravy. It's just terrible, but like I said, we can learn from our excuse me. We can learn from our mistakes, and we can thereby become closer and better, and learn how to coexist in this planet together, because we only get one planet unless we figure out the secret to traveling at the speed of light, which Stephen Hawking says we'll never do, but I would like to disagree. I think that it may not be in my lifetime, but it may be in should I ever have children, it would be in my children's lifetime or my grandchildren's lifetime. I'm thinking that's when it will happen. Because we're really close. We're already doing travel. They're talking about round trips to the moon, and well, actually, as kind of a a vacation idea. Oh, can you imagine real estate? Oh my goodness, someone has to take that up because that would be a $1 billion business if whenever capitalizes on that. Because it's free reign once you get up in outer space, and it'll be a whole new ball game. Because how does one define territory when you're in outer space? Yeah, I've always thought that myself, but that's all I have to say for now. So until we meet again, my gardeners, live long and prosper. Ciao,